2021, there are more than 200 million repositories in GitHub. Developers can leverage the power of open source and don't need to reinvent the wheel. Sounds simple, but there are over 200 open source licenses out there, varying in complexity and requirements. Half are approved by Open Source Initiative. It's a challenge, or at least not an easy job, for developers to choose the software under certain open source licenses to be compatible with their requirements and ensure the products remain compliant. In this short video, I will talk about the most used open source licenses: MIT, Apache, MPL, GPL, and so on. If you would like to dig deep into the topic, check the link in the description to access the second video. MIT, ISC, 2-clause, 3-clause BSD, and Apache 2 are the most used permissive open source license. They guarantee developers the freedom to use, modify, and redistribute, while also permitting proprietary derivative works. MIT, ISC, and 2-clause BSD are functionally equivalent. They are easy to understand. They can be stated as, "Hey, use my source code, do whatever you want, just do not sue me, and add a notice in your product." ISC has the least text, and MIT is the most popular. All three JavaScript frameworks, Angular, React, and Vue.js, use MIT. The 3-clause BSD license has one clause in addition to the 2-clause. It doesn't allow to endorse or promote products using the name of the copyright holders or contributors. Go language uses 3-clause BSD. Apache 2 lays down the grant of patent rights explicitly while using, modifying, or distributing. It also lists the circumstances where such a grant gets withdrawn. Lawyers are appreciated in these long texts. Due to such a fact, Apache 2 is the preferred license in these big tech giants: Alphabet, Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. Comparing to the permissive open source license, the copyleft license has more restrictions. The famous one is GPL3, published in 2007. Developers can use it in commercial products, but have to grant the user access to the source code. GCC, the GNU Compiler Collection, uses GPL3, while on the other hand, Linux still uses GPL2. There is an even more restricted version named AGPL3. It is especially for the software hosted on the server. Under AGPL3, developers need to make the source code of the derivative work to the user even they don't distribute the software to their user but provide service. MongoDB originally released the MongoDB database under AGPL3. To allow the library used in the proprietary software, a less restricted license has been published by Free Software Foundation (LGPL). It is also called a weak copyleft license, sitting between permissive and copyleft license. Originally, L means library to indicate that it is for library. Later, it is changed to lesser to reflect the Free Software Foundation's position that not all libraries should use it. 3D Model Tool FreeCAD uses LGPL3. Mozilla has also published a weak copyleft license, MPL2. According to Mozilla Foundation, the copyleft of MPL applies to any files containing MPL code, while LGPL is for any library based on LGPL code, and GPL is for all software on GPL code. Most Mozilla products, for example, Firefox and Thunderbird, use MPL2. In the picture, the left had the least restriction, and the right had the most restriction. You can use the copyleft licensed source code in your commercial software with the condition that you need to share your source code. Use weak copyleft licensed source code under the condition to share the modified source code. Use permissive licensed source code without sharing anything. If you would like to know more, check the next video. Thanks for watching.